Hey guys, I'm the Dirty Deputy. I have an NU replay for you today. I'm probably gonna upload this the same day I upload the one replay. Don't quote me on that, please. But yeah, it's NU and it's one battle. But I thought it was a really good battle, so I really wanted to show it. I lead off with Foliage, and he leads off with Executor. I predicted the Corsola, but this works too because I do carry the X-Scissor. I am offensive. He goes out into Gramble as I go for the Swords Dance because I didn't think this thing could touch me and I could just OHKO it with X-Scissor if I really wanted to. But I was like, I don't feel like taking excess damage or being Thunder Waved, so I am going to go out into Quilton, eat that up. I'm going to get my rocks up, and this thing comes back out. I can go right back into Foliage. This is not a threat to me. I think I do just go for the X-Scissor this time. It does no damage to Gramble. And I switch out into Quilton. And he play roughs once again, but I can still eat that up pretty well. And he goes out into Corsola. And I go for the Poison Jab, predicting this thing again, but it doesn't happen. But I do get the poison, so that paid off, I guess. I go out into Leon Kecleon because I don't know what it's going to do, because Corsolas are weird. But I figured Leon could take it because he's just bulky overall. And I do kill him with a combination of Fake Out, Drain Punch, and he goes out into Gramble. And I switch out? I switch out right into Foliage because I'm like, I can take a hit with Foliage, and I don't want any more damage on Quilton because I need Quilton to be able to take hits from... I honestly don't know. Oh, wait, no, Quilton would be 2-hit KO'd from the range he's at now after rocks damage from this thing, if he hits 2 play roughs. So I knew I would go into Foliage, I would outspeed and go for the Synthesis, get almost all my health back. He crunches, I guess predicting the Hypno, I don't really see why, but then he T-Waves, so he does have the T-Wave. The fact that he wasn't the Leftovers one, and that he had Rocky Helmet, actually I didn't figure that out yet. Ignore the fact that I said that. But yeah. He's Sunny Days, and I X-Scissors. I did not think that was as good his best play at the time. But then he goes out into Leafeon. No, he goes out into Pyroar, and I'm like, oh, Shazzle Dazzle. I'm terrified of this thing because it's got that nice and powerful fire move. But he goes for, in the sun. But he goes for, Hyper Voice, which I don't agree with, because even if it was a resist hit, that's plus stab. Actually, yeah, the only thing I have to resist it is Omastar and Pyroar, and I was not going to recklessly send in my Omastar, and Pyroar is kind of frail, and that's in the sun, so I mean, overall, the fire move would do more damage no matter what, unless he has Fire Blast and didn't want to risk the misc, but yeah, he goes on to Leafeon, and then I realized, shit, this is a sun team. Because this thing gets Chlorophyll. I don't think mine is Chlorophyll, because I just don't really use the ability, so I was like, whatever. And then he does have the Synthesis too, so that's really sad. But I get paralyzed, and he goes for the knockoff. I actually went for the X-Scissor, which I would imagine would have done a nice chunk of damage, but I got paralyzed. Not the biggest problem. It was not a high priority target since I was paralyzed. It really did not do that much else other than kind of mess up this opponent Leafeon. And then he goes for the Sunny Day on the Camerupt, which really threw me off because I'm like, shit. But yeah, Flamethrower in the sun, that's gonna hurt. So I honestly don't think I can take another one with Hippity Hoppity, so I just go for the last ditch effort to wish off into something. I go out into Quilton because I know I can probably take any hit from this thing, period, even if it's a Leaf Blade. I was wrong the turn before. I would not be able to take a Leaf Blade, but yeah. I go out into Nimble because I know I can outspeed this turn since the sun is gone, and I can take a Leaf Blade. He goes on his own Pyroar. I think I don't stay in. I go out into Hypno, sacking it. Now I go out into Leon Kecleon to get nice big damage fake out off, and I Shadow Sneak it, and it dies. And then he goes out in the Pyroar, and I'm gonna Sucker Punch it because that will kill. And Gramble comes out. I am gonna save Kecleon just because if it comes down to it, I have that nice and powerful Fake Out and Shadow Sneak slash, what's that called? Sucker Punch to deal with this thing. I do go for the Poison Jab and I kill it because thanks to Poison, but I had a Pyroar, a Kecleon with Fake Out, and three types of Priority, and Omastar, which is Sashed, still alive. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty good match. I did win 3-0, so it wasn't a stomp, but I did win comfortably. But I felt like I played well there. I made the predictions. So yeah, see you guys next time. Stay dairy out there. Okay guys, we are back actually. I thought that I only had one replay with that team, and actually I have 4 more, so this might be a longer episode than I had originally planned, but I'm fine with that. More content for you guys, so I am happy. Let's get on with the second game. I don't remember any of these. So I lead off with Pyroar. Don't know what I was predicting. I lead off with Pyroar, and I go for the Yawn, when he actually has the Aqua Tail. Surprisingly, I live it. So let me just point out, this is a Specs Pyroar with Yawn. Yes, that's stupid, but no, it's smart. And I'm telling you why. The only other move you would ever carry on the Pyroar is HP Grass, and that's for Seismitoad, and literally Seismitoad alone. I guess Golem, but let's be honest, it's for Seismitoad. So, Hyper Voice 2 shots, a fully defensive, not special defensive, a fully defensive Seismitoad, and so does HP Grass. I think maximum damage on a physically defensive Seismitoad, I think it does like 94%. So either way, you're gonna two-shot him anyways. Now a fully special one, I think HP Grass does like 30% maximum. So why the hell would you even run it? You're gonna get the hell out if it's specially defensive. So you have Yawn to Yawn things on the switch in, because oh, it's a Pyroar, you're gonna force switches, Yawn, and both players switch out, or they, what's it called, or they go to sleep. That's my reasoning, and it's genius, I know. Thank you. Stop it, stop it. Let's go on the battle. It goes on to Whiscash. I Fake Out. I do not see lefties, which tells me this thing's probably Life Orb, Resto Chesto. But he's special, and I'm like, what? And then I switcheroo. He gets the Choice Scarf. I get the Assault Vest, and then he switcheroos to get his Assault Vest back, which I prefer because my set is Wish, Torment, Switcheroo, and Seismic Toss. So me having the vest really fucked me, and him having a Scarf Ditto really fucked me. But he didn't see it that way, so whatever, I guess. Go back into Leon Chameleon. He's gonna go into Ditto. I'm gonna Fake Out. He's gonna Fake Out, or I'm gonna flinch, and he's gonna Sucker Punch, and I'm gonna Shadow Sneak. I Shadow Snuck because I thought that he would Drain Punch me, but did not go like that. So I am gonna switch back out into Quilton because I know I can take a Shadow Sneak very easily. He's gonna go out. He's gonna go into Superior. I'm gonna stay in because the fact that this thing he has these 2 things. I don't know why I stayed in. I honestly thought he would be physical. In my brain, I was like, this thing is a physical superior, so I should stay in. I guess it had to do with the fact that this was a special Whiscash, but yeah. I'm going to go for the Poison Jab. Honestly, didn't do as much as I thought it would. I thought it would 2-shot, but it did not. But it did with a crit. Okay. Yeah. And he goes into Whiscash. I know I have to get out. He's going to predict that right into Foliage. I guess HP Ice? Maybe Fire? Bug? I don't know. I'm going to Leaf Blade. I do win the Speed tie. And I kill his Ditto. Yeah. He goes out into Altaria. I go into Leon. And I Fake Out. And I Sucker? As he roosts. Yeah. Okay. So that sucks. But I save him because a fake out, a Shadow Sneak, or Sucker Punch combo is still really good to have. Now he Dracos, and he kills me. And he was really happy in the chat. He was like, yes, I finally killed this thing. I don't know what he was talking about, because that's good for me. Because that means I can go on to Leon, I can fake out and get the wish for me. And I'm going to Shadow Sneak this time as he roosts. I'm going to Drain Punch this time as he roosts again. So I'm going to get a lot more of my HP back. And he's going to Moon Blast as I Drain Punch again. I know it's resisted this time because he didn't roost. But, yeah. Then he goes into Barbarical, which is not a good play because I do almost kill him with a Drain Punch. And then a Shadow Sneak will kill from that range. Then he goes on the Crustle, and I'm like, offensive Crustle. This is the kind of guy who would run offensive Crustle, because I run offensive Crustle, and he has a special Whiscash, Altaria period, and a physical superior. This is going to be an offensive Shell Smashing Crustle. So I stay in the Drain Punch. It does no damage, so I have to switch the hell out right here. I go out into Quilton, and I think he does Shell Smash his turn? Oh, burp. No, he Toxics. I swear I thought I remembered this thing being offensive. I get the poison, and he gets his rocks up. So I guess he is defensive. Never mind. I'm stupid. Whatever. I am just gonna spin those rocks away, and he's got spikes. I swear I thought this thing was offensive. And then yeah. I am gonna rapid spin because I don't want hazards on my side of the field. And I am gonna EQ. He's gonna miss a Hydro, but I mean I was sacking this thing anyways. It dies to 2 Toxic, so whatever. And then I am gonna Shell Smash because that is victory for me. Hydro will take me down to my Sash. So this thing is specs for sure. So I can surf this thing though. I can Ice Beam this thing though. It's a 3%, I could have killed it with anything. And I can surf this thing. So that was the game. This team did what it did. Get to late game with no hazards, and then just let Lord Helix sweep. Then we have the second battle, which I also do not remember. I'm going to lead off with Leon. I remember this battle partially. So, he had a lot of leads. He had the Excelgor, he had the Seismitoad, and there was one more thing in my brain. I don't remember. Whatever. I am going to fake out. I'm going to Shadow Sneak. And U-Turn is going to do... Oh, I remember this game. This is the game where Leon just puts in so much work. He's going to fake out. I am immune to that because I did Shadow Sneak. Then I Drain Punch. Take it down to its Sash. And then I Shadow Sneak it. So, right now, Monferno has killed... Or, Kecleon has killed Monferno. Has done almost Excelgor's entire life. He's down to 4%. He's gonna Dark Pulse as I Drain Punch, and he OHKOs a Cacturn. And this guy forfeits because he just cannot deal with the Leon Chameleon. Yeah. Then this is a new battle. If you guys did not realize by the fact that I am now on this side and all that jazz. He's gonna lead off with Ludicolo. And I'm gonna lead off with Hippity Hoppity. And I already did these 2 battles. I didn't delete them from my save folder. Okay, well then that's the episode, guys. Sorry about this. Stay dairy out there. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.